You want your first date to land you another one. But if you want that, you're going to have to know the right things to do on a first date. If you're watching this, you want your first date to be amazing. More importantly, you want a second date to happen. But before you start thinking about the future, focus on the present. You want to nail the first date, and if you want that to happen, you need to know the right things to do on a first date. Your friends probably told you what to do, but listen, sometimes friends don't always know what to do. So before you listen to everyone's advice, take a look at these tips. They'll help you have a successful first date, and even get you another one. 12 things to do on a first date. First dates are hard. I was always super nervous before going on a first date with someone I really liked. I would be sweating like a pig, playing out what I would say to them or how I would react when they told a joke. Was I blowing things out of proportion? Absolutely. But this is what happens when you really like someone and they ask you out. You literally freak out. Now, the dates I would go on with guys I wasn't that interested in, I would do amazing. I could speak eloquently, make hilarious jokes, and they'd be head over heels by the end of the date. Why couldn't I be like this all the time? Here's how to ace that first date. Number 1. Calm down. I know you're excited, but take a deep breath. Trying to be calm is easier said than done, especially when you really like the person. But no one wants to go on a date with someone who's just a little too enthusiastic. Take a deep breath, maybe even go for a run before the date. It'll exert your energy and help you focus. Number 2. Location, location, location. When it comes to a first date, location is everything. Don't invite your date over to your place. You want to get to know them, not give them the impression that you're going to have sex with them. Pick a location that's public and sets the tone for your date. A low-pressure location gives you a chance to get to know each other without added stress. So, coffee, going for a walk, or grabbing lunch are good ideas. Number 3. Expect to talk. When it comes to first dates, your goal is to get to know them on a basic level and see if you connect with them. This means you're going to have to engage in conversation. Talking is probably the one thing people fear the most. What am I going to talk about? If you're nervous, come up with topics beforehand. That way, you avoid awkward silences. Number 4. Prepare yourself. One of the things to do on a first date if you want it to go well is to spend some time preparing for it. You don't need to look like you came out of a magazine, but you'll feel more confident if you feel good. Have a shower, wash your hair, and pick out an outfit that you love to wear. If you do that, you'll automatically put yourself in a better mood. Number 5. Show up on time. I know people want to look cool by being a little late, but the only thing you'll look like is a jerk. If you want to make a good impression, show up on time for your date. You respect your time and their time. If they're late, that's on them. Number 6. Put your phone away. Unless you want to show them a funny meme or YouTube video, there's no reason for your phone to be visible. Put your phone on silent and keep it out of sight. First of all, you're on a date, so spend time with your date. Secondly, it's rude. Show your date that you're interested in them, not your phone. Number 7. Easy on the booze. A glass of wine is a great way to loosen up on a first date, but you don't need to be drinking 4 glasses. No one wants to go on a date and watch their partner get wasted. It shows a lot about you as a person and takes away from getting to know each other. Take it easy on the first date, you don't really know each other. Number 8. Body language matters. If you're sitting across from them slouching, it's not attractive. Instead, your body language shows insecurity. And people pick up on these things. Though you may not realize it, body language is crucial. Pay attention to how you communicate non-verbally. Sit in front of a mirror and look at how you present yourself. Number 9. Stay away from controversial topics. You may be all amped up to discuss politics or religion, but one of the must-know things to do on a first date is to keep the conversation simple. So why don't we leave touchy topics for the second or third date? The first date is just a light introduction to one another. It doesn't have to have heated debates. Leave the tough subjects for another day. Number 10. Be interested in your date. If you want to have an interesting date, you need to appear to be interested in them. If you're staring at your phone and hardly answering questions, you're not going to have a good date. If you're not interested in your date, well, start asking questions or end the date early. Number 11. Rejection may happen. Listen, the first date is basically a sample run. You're seeing if you are compatible and that's it. Honestly, you're going to go on a lot of first dates before you find someone you really connect with. And that's okay. It's normal. If they don't like you, move on. Rejection is expected in the dating world. Number 12. Be gentle on yourself. First dates are hard. Sometimes you hit it off with someone. Other times you don't. This isn't a reflection on you. A first date is basically two people who don't know each other sitting down and talking. It can go either way. If it doesn't work out, don't take it too hard. If you want to have a great first date, and possibly a second date, then make sure you add these things to do on a first date. Good luck and have fun.